Good morning. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine. Welcome to 30 minutes of my day. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing well. I am working on a few things here, and I actually got started, and then I thought, hold on, I got to turn on my camera. So, I've been working on a Charlie Brown Christmas, and I think I'm almost done. I'm not going to over ephemera this book, because if I know Charlie Brown enthusiasts, they're probably going to own a lot of their own Charlie Brown stuff that they're going to want to put in this book. Oh, here, let me grab it. I have a few little things, and I'm going to put in offcuts of the scrapbook papers that I used, so that the new owner can make their own tags and stuff. And I remembered I had a deck of Peanuts playing cards, so I'll put those in. I got the Ace of Clubs and the Four of Clubs. And then in the 60s and 70s, that's when these little happy faces first appeared on the scene. And I thought, you know what, they're bright yellow, like there's a bright yellow in the artwork. See all the hair, little Sally and Frida, and that bright yellow. So I thought that sort of goes too. So I'll be tucking these in, and I am almost ready to take out my top tabs. You know, if you follow me, you know that when I take out the top tabs, a baby is pretty well ready to go to its new home. I love this book. I love how it's turned out. I will not be over embellishing this. I really do see this as a keepsake for the next owner who will want to fill it themselves. It really is like a scrapbook album. The papers I've used are thick, heavy, good quality scrapbook paper weight. You know, the white papers are from a vintage photo album. The black papers are also from a different kind of a really old vintage photo album, usually around the 1940s. The black albums were very popular, the black paged albums. So I've got started here. I put things in just so that the glue doesn't stick. So here's what I did. If you recall, in putting in the text block, hold on, there we go. There's a bit of overlap where you have to glue it in. But I wanted to leave the original end papers here because that's a nice blank sheet to do whatever you want with. So I solved the problem by putting in tuck spots, front and back. It's a nice size. I love tuck spots in the front and back, because if you have something and you're thinking, oh, I want to be able to put that in, I don't have time right now, maybe Sunday I'm going to sit down and do a bit of work in it. You can, in the meantime, just tuck things in those front or back tuck spots. I yellowed them a tiny little bit with my my antique linen, because the papers themselves from this book are no longer pure white, but they're also not aged as strongly as a really old book is aged. So I mean, it's 55 years old. This book. If you haven't been following along, this is a first edition Charlie Brown Christmas book. Don't freak, there were lots of them. It's still a nice little, isn't that a nice thing to be able to say? This is the first edition Charlie Brown Christmas. Pardon me, I have a tickly throat. So that's 1965. And what I've done here, if you can see, I've put in tabs. There are 7 signatures. 3 of the signatures are actually the story, and then 4 signatures are blank, so that the new owner can put in whatever it is they wish to put in. See, it's just big blank pages. Some of them, because scrapbook paper is not wide enough for this book for me to do a spread, I had to find a way to marry them up. So I made, there's tuck spots here and there from having to marry up a piece of this photo album paper. Yes, it's photo album paper. Isn't that strange? But it actually is. And then this is the other side of that scrapbook paper. Do you see what I mean? How I did that? So there's lots of pockets here and there. And then what I've done, oh, and some of them look like a pocket and it's not. I just simply, that's how I married up another piece of this photo album paper with this photo album paper. And I just used my scalloped edge on my paper cutter. Let me get this out of the way because it's making a shadow. Hold on. And my husband could come roaring in the door any second because he'll be happy to be home. So, yeah, here you can see where here on this side, this was an old photo album because you can see where the glassine paper had been glued down. And I'm not going to attempt to cover that up. It's just part of the charm. And so you'll see, in case the new family wants to be able to read Charlie Brown's Christmas, they'll be able to go to the red tabs, and that's where the story is, all in order. So here's the first part of the story. And then say they want to, they're reading it, they're enjoying it together, just go right to the next red tab. Story keeps going right through. There's Snoopy, there's Lucy yelling at everyone. And then down here, here's the third one where Linus helps Charlie Brown have his epiphany. And yeah, so there you go. So that's how I did it. So if it's got the black polka dot tabs, it's blank and it's ready for dressing up. There's another one where I've made a little tuck spot. And yeah, so how cute is this? It just really, really turned out nice. Now you can see it comes in quite tight here because I really am anticipating a family is going to want to put in, they're going to want to put in their own things. So I left plenty of room for bulking it up with your own stuff. How cute. Now I do want to put a jingle bell on it, and it will be a jingle bell and not a Snoop alarm bell because Christmas books should be snooped through all the time. So I will be doing that, but not today. I was actually backing, oh rats, where did I put it? Oh, here. I was making a Two Nanas bookmark for it. I'm not sure a bookmark is useful in that book, but a Two Nanas bookmark always goes with one of my journals. So I backed it with some of that black and white buffalo plaid. There we go. And let's just put that in there. I'm thinking I want red if I have any red. Nope, that's pink. Oh, there's red. There's red. Come on, don't go missing. There we go. Red. Okay. I got that set on the right one. I do. There we go. Now I want black and white baker's twine. Oh, I've been watching all those Hallmark Christmas movies. I'm a sucker for the cheesy Hallmark Christmas movies. And if I'm not watching a Hallmark Christmas movie, my latest thing to have going just in the background on my TV is I found a live stream camera that's parked in front of a bird feeder that's up in a little town on the north shore of Lake Superior. And is it ever fun? Oh my goodness, do they get some beautiful birds there. And, you know, cardinals, blue jays, all those beautiful bright winter birds that that stick around. Now, where are we here? It's you. Let's put a little Sunnyside Journals on there. Okay. And of course, it's got to have some distress ink on it. There we go. Beautiful. And that will go there. Now, this paper's quite thin. I don't want to use... This is one of those instances, if you watched my Tacky Glue Olympics last week, this paper, if I did it, would be one of those situations where the art glitter glue would show, the squiggly line would show through the, right through the paper. So what I do is I just give a little bit to the corners so that it stays down, and then it's, come on, it's good to go. And I just eyeball this. There we go. Created with character. There we go. So there's another Two Nanas bookmark ready to go into its new home. Now I want to pull together the offcuts and just make some, no, hold on, let me put this away. I want to make some, just sort of some blank sized journaling cards for just to tuck in, but I am not going to ephemerize them. That will be up to the next owner to do that. This one was probably the thinnest paper that went in, and I think it really needs, it's not heavy enough. These ones, that's nice. That one, love that one. So, and these ones I've already got them ready. They're cute. So, yeah, I'm just going to make a few journaling cards. I love this punch. This punch creates this top on it. Let me get this out of the way. I don't need that right now. So, and I believe the widest I can go is 2.5 inches with it. So, oh, you're in the way. Off you go. There we go. So I'm just going to put in a few here and there that can be journaled on. Now, how long is this? Where is my ruler? There we go. 8 and a bit. So if I go to 4, oh, that is 3. I just need it approximate. It doesn't need to be. And then what I do, for some reason, this chops off the top of the tag too. And I guess it's to make it look even. Here, let me show you what it does. Where's some? Here. Okay, we'll pretend that this is our cardstock, and here's the back of it. I always take they always put doors on the back to hold the stuff, the offcut, and I would rather just throw it out right away rather than have it packed full of stuff. So I always pull those doors off the back of my punches. So when you stick it in and you punch it, yes, you get this punched, but then you literally lose about an eighth to a quarter of an inch of the top of your tag. So, oh, that's kind of cute. That could go into a journal. Okay, I'll save that. Eureka! So, what I do, it's another reason why I like this back off of it, because I can see where that top is, and then I can just punch it, and I don't miss out on, you know, a quarter inch of the tag. More room to write happy memories. There we go. So there's two. Cute. Oh, I did that upside down. Oh, well. It makes things fun. Now, let's do one here. 2.5 inches. Because this is also one of the pages that was in the book. So I'm going to put a little bit from all the pages from the book. Now, let's see. This is, yeah, that's the same because it's an offcut. So I just want to make sure it's 4 inches. Okay. More or less. I just got this chomper thing. Where did I get this? Was this actually one that I found at a thrift store? No, you know what? I think I got this. I think I got this with a 30% coupon once. There we go. That's nice. Now, I have a feeling I need to put, this is much too thin. I'm going to glue it onto some, like a file folder type cardstock. There we go. And that way it will be a little bit sturdier. Oh, I shouldn't have taken you off. 4 inches. Yes, I could pull this arm out. It's a pain in the neck. So that's what I do. Now, I'm going to just glue it on before I chomp it. Well, I was happy. I had to go to Staples the other day. What did I need at Staples? Not very often I need anything at Staples. And of course, now I can't remember. And I was a little panicky. I think I mentioned my Staples and my Walmart had almost no of the Elmer's glue sticks, especially the purple disappearing ink ones. And I had to go into Staples for something. And they had tons. So they got a delivery in. Tons of glue sticks. So less panicky about that today. I just keep thinking about winter coming on. And being... Oh, I think my husband's home. I can hear the garage door going. And there's one of my hairs from my head. Jeepers. Handmade things. You know what? I'm going to pause for a second because he's going to come in really roaring. Happy to be home. Hold on. Okay, yep, he's home. Oh, you might be wondering, what's he doing home in the morning? It's not, while I'm taping right now, is not morning. It is afternoon. So he is home. He is home early, but it's not first thing in the morning. But it's my first chance to sit down here and do something enjoyable. Had to do a lot of running around today. But I'm done. There we go. All right, so there's two more. So they don't have the green on the back, but they have nice blank on the back. And they can go in. These can go in. Let me see if there's any other that I am forgetting. Oh yeah, there's one. I liked this one. Oh, rats. This one you can't journal on the back of it. Sorry, I'm over here. You can't journal on the back of it, but I liked it. Well, maybe I'll prep it anyways to be a big tag. And that's what I shall do. All right, here we go. This will be a big one. And then we'll put some eyelets in. Oh, I want the red side. I like the red side. Mind you, that's very elegant. And that green matches that will remind me of the hideous green of the sad little Christmas tree. All right, let's marry that up. So there's one less side to have to cut. Go. Alright, so that will give a nice amount of tags for journaling on. And then I think this will be done, and I suspect I will be listing it in my Etsy shop probably later today, or at the very latest at some point on Sunday. It will go in. There we go. Now I want there we go. I'm not doing a lot of inking. I did do some yellowing, as I said, on those front pockets. But otherwise, I'm, because this is from the 60s, yes, things were slightly yellowed. If you buy vintage things from the 60s, they're at the point where they're slightly yellowed, but they're not at the point yet where, they're that deep golden oranges and browns of really old paper. So I'm really leaving it be, and if the new owner still wants everything, oh, Oh, you're going for a ride. There we go. If the new owner still wants things really, really inked, well, hopefully they have a pad of distress ink. All right, there we go. Now, where's my large eyelets? There's some, but I want my colored ones. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, what color do I want with this? It's black and green. There's a little bit of red. I don't want red. I think I want gold. I think I want gold. It's Christmassy. Yeah. Gotta flip these around. Oh, come on, don't tell me you're one of those heavy duty ones. Uh-oh. Why aren't you opening? Come on, Crop-A-Dile, why aren't you opening? Oh no, did I break my Crop-A-Dile? Oh, there we go. Phew. You're okay, good. All right, phew. I hope you're okay. These things aren't cheap. Crop-A-Dile, they're, and yet you use them all the time. So, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Pardon me. All right, now what color? I think I just want a plain color in you. I'm not going to put strings in all of them, but I will put strings in some of them. Here, let's put you in a different way. Let's put you in this way. Even you up. Gee, that's not bad. There we go. Now, you. Now, I think I want some reinforcements. Bring the reinforcements. I have more tags ready to go. Whenever I have offcuts, oh, that's that green, like the cover. That's from the front. That's an end paper out of a book. You know what? You can go to a new home too. If I have pieces of scrapbook paper that's the correct size, I'll just make tags out of them and put them in this envelope. And then if I need a tag in a pinch, I've got them ready. Now, let's see. I'm hoping I have some red ones already made up. I do. All right. That's a really bright candy red. And I want it darker. I may just put a little brown over it and see if that will make it a little richer. And it does. Good. Thank you, Mr. Ritchie, my art school teacher in high school. He was wonderful. He's the teacher that got me into the art class down at the Art Gallery of Ontario in Toronto. It was a 2-year scholarship course. It was good old Mr. Ritchie who nominated me to be able to go in. Wow, that was wonderful. Oh yeah, that matches perfectly. That looks really nice. nice that looks. Beautiful. Let's put some on you. There we go. Now, I want some, just a lighter color. That would look nice on that one. On these ones. Just sort of this soft sandy brown. Sometimes I'll blend my distress shades till I get the color I want. So if I want a lighter one, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking it's probably mostly antique linen with a hint of gathered twigs over top of it. There we go. You're ready? Yeah, green. I don't like the green that's here. It's too, that green is too bright, but I could put it on that one. I'll save that. Oh, this is just antique linen. This very, very pale is only antique linen. And that looks nice. I'm going to include this one anyways, even though it's upside down. And that way the new owner, whenever they look at it, they can go, oh, that's silly Catherine. She put it in upside down. Right? Oh, black and white. I got to put some of this dark red on it. I just think that will look beautiful. Look at that. And I think these ones, I'll put some twine on those. That looks really sharp. Nice. And then this green one, that's an offcut from, I forget what book. That was one of the end pages to a book.